my name is Karen Bowman and I'm a higher level teaching assistant here at Columbia Grange School. Columbia Grange is a purpose-built provision which opened in September 2003. It's a learning place for 75 pupils aged between 2 and 11 years who have autistic spectrum disorder and/or severe learning difficulties. We currently have 18 teaching assistants throughout school who support the teaching and learning of our pupils. And in order to meet the diverse needs of our children, we provide extensive training and development for all staff to be able to facilitate the use of specialised approaches and strategies. Within the team of teaching assistants, we currently have 4 higher level teaching assistants who all have very different roles within the wider community and the school. As part of my role, I lead and develop the training of all support staff. I would now like to introduce the other HLTAs and give an overview of some of the specialist approaches they are carrying out to help support the learning of our pupils.
With the current political drive towards increased inclusion, Columbia Grange acts as a flexible base to support the needs of children with an ASD in mainstream schools. Claire Tubman, as part of our autism outreach team, provides specialist support to schools throughout the local authority. Claire runs the playgroup for preschool and nursery children with a diagnosis of ASD. Utilising aspects of Teach, Claire uses visual strategies to help the children follow the routine of the session, as well as comply with an adult-led agenda and cope with change. She models these strategies for parents, and if the children are at mainstream nursery, staff are also welcome to come and visit the playgroup. The children move from room to room, accessing a variety of activities, using a visual timetable and a timer to warn them when an activity is coming to an end. These strategies, once learned by the children, can be used at home and in mainstream educational settings. Claire also delivers training to staff through the local authority on use of visual strategies to support the children with ASD. Claire has recently been licensed to deliver the National Autistic Society Early Bird Parent Training Programme. Many of our children have sensory issues which can be a barrier to learning. Dawn Taylor has been trained in intensive interaction and is a qualified rebound therapy coach. She works with an occupational therapist to address the sensory needs of the children and is currently attending an accredited course in therapeutic strategies for children with special educational needs. We can see her in this session applying deep pressure to the child on his arms, legs and back to stimulate his nervous system, enabling the child to interpret, organise and process incoming sensory information more easily. The child can feel the benefit of this deep pressure and requests more from Dawn. This support enables the child to return to the classroom in a more emotionally regulated state, allowing them to access learning more effectively. Our children learn best when they follow a familiar routine with clearly defined structure. Claire Wayman does this in delivering whole-class teaching, small group work and individual support using the Teach approach, which promotes independence and provides the children with predictable structure. It also gives our pupils a sense of achievement and raises self-confidence. Claire is showing Callum at the one-to-one teach table how to use a left-to-right system to complete his tasks. Once she is confident that he is able to achieve these tasks, then she will move the activities into his independent workstation. Claire also uses visual supports, so the start and finish of an activity is clearly defined. Callum will then be able to request his desired activity as a reward for completing his work.
I want computer. These are a sample of some of the strategies we use in Columbia Grange School to support our pupils. They are utilised by all of the teaching assistants throughout the school.